Good morning, good evening, good night, everybody, and welcome once again to another session of Living World of Darkness. This is a scene for our combination Camarilla Anarch venue.
Hello guys, today we are in the Broadway, literally in the sewers. Today the Ryan Luxon have been invited by the Anarch bro. You have been told, okay, go to the sewers, follow this stupid light, and you're gonna find me. Don't worry. While she's following in the sewers, that it looks like this sewers is different to the other sewers that she has been. The walls are more stronger, or like the place is more cleaner, unlike in the photo. But after some time, she's gonna hear a music coming from literally coming from towards the wall. It's the dead end, and there's from the right there's a music's voice coming from this right. What does Ryan do?
He walks towards the source of the noise, keeping his hands in his pockets and just kind of looking around.
You see a man, a really good voice. He says, "My liege, I did deny no prisoners, but I remember when the fight was done." And then you see some couple footsteps and hear, "No, I remember you did something else." Couple movements again. "Breathless and faint, leaning upon my sword." And then the Ryan hears the footsteps coming towards Ryan. Literally, the wall starts to open, and he sees a man or a woman. He doesn't know yet, but the body looks like a man with a gas mask. "Your name is Ryan, right?"
Bursts out in a very wide, fangy grin. "That's right."
"Come in. Welcome to the communal haven."
Thank you, thank you. Nods to him and steps inside.
Do you remember the V for Vendetta, the V's house?
Mm-hmm.
Just like that. You see, he pulls something, and then the wall closes. He's like, "Oh shit, I'm still in the same voice. Yeah, let me change it." "Hello."
Luxon takes a moment to look around, still grinning, still very impressed, then looks over through his sunglasses and just nods.
Name.
Very nice, very nice.
He nods he nods so fast. "The name's Mole."
Mole, take it you're a Nosferatu?
"Yes."
I see. Well, then it's especially a pleasure to meet you.
"It's a pleasure to meet you as well." He extends his hands.
Luxon takes it and nods. Ryan Luxon, as you already know, Clan Brujah.
"Wrong! You're Rat. Your name's Rat."
You knew Rat?
No, wait.
Me grin.
Listen. When you meet with the pussies, you're not gonna tell your real name. You understand?
Loud and clear.
Your name means that they know you. You're gonna call you Rat. Or, okay, we can do like this. We can literally pick animal names or idiot number 1. Because I am idiot alpha, or we can choose me alpha or choose you as an alpha. Wait, we didn't choose it yet. So yeah, you can be idiot alpha as well.
I take it I get to choose my own name then?
Yes, but Rat is good. You look like a rat.
I studied under one for quite a while.
Nice. Question number 2. Do you use bank accounts on your own name?
Of course not.
He raises his hand. Yes!
My friend, I am completely off the record.
Nice. Nice. Those pussies is not gonna be able to fuck with us. Ha 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 ha. If you invite anybody to Broadway, let me know. If you don't invite anybody to Broadway, and if you see one of the pussies, tell them to fuck off. By the laws of the camp, this area belongs to us.
I'll make sure they feel my scalding glare the moment they step into Broadway.
Can I usually put rule, but I want to say, do you have any problems with no pussy rule in our place?
None that are looking to invade, although I did meet with one recently who's quite interested in meeting us. Calls himself a sympathizer. I take it's a Brujah.
You mean ghost?
Ghost. Feel like I've heard that name before, but no, this isn't the one that I met. When I met, called himself Limey, English guy.
He is not a sympathizer, no.
What makes you say that?
I know shit.
I also know shit.
Knowing shit is good. So, gotta tell you some stuff before we, do some stupid shit. The prince is not a pussy. He's a nice guy. I know him from his old days. I don't know why he still has hat on his shoulders, but he's a clever dude. He'd rather not have a problem with us, and I'd rather not have a problem with them. He said as long as we behave, we pass the blood about traditions, we're okay. And he is right about one thing. Brett, there used to be a lot of fuck-ups in this city. In the name of Anarchs. They fuck up bad, really bad. So I'm kind of here to clear our name. I don't want people to think, in this city, when they think Anarchs, I want them to think that, the ones that will kick the shit out of this about, not the old ones. As much as I don't like the obeying traditions, it's just one step for clearing our names.
I understand. I can assure you that I will treat the Camarilla with the utmost civility, so long as they don't come encroaching on our territory.
Let them. He literally smiles why do you think I made it this place? Oh shit! Yeah, come with me. You see, he slowly walks. There's probably some problem with his leg. He slowly walks, and you walk 5 minutes and get out of the communal haven. You're in the sewers again, and you see this entrance of there's a second entrance, and this entrance is really big. So you see, okay. Did you heard about those Sabat guys having dogs?
No, I'm afraid this is the first time I'm hearing of it.
They have dogs, they have shits, they leave it at the sewers. So we need to stop it. He looks at his watch whoa, there's 2 more minutes, okay. He slowly walks, and you see he starts to, there's a sledgehammer there, and he was probably hitting something. He hit for 3 times, and then the road collapsed. Literally, the entrance collapsed.
He grins again. This is interesting.
So, there's the entrance with the wall, and the another escape in the stupid place. I'm gonna build a third one for the SWAT team reasons, but then we're gonna be fine. If you have your own place, you can go just do what you want, but like this place is always open for the Anarchs.
Wonderful. Good to hear. I actually have a friend who works in sanitation and infrastructure. Perhaps we could look into making this place even more secure.
Yes, friends. Good. So, who did you meet in Cammy's?
Oh, the only Cammy I've met so far is that Limey gentleman.
Limey. He's a sheriff, I heard.
Apparently. But I did promise him an audience with you, even if it's not here.
No, of course he's not gonna be here. Okay, now I have his phone.
What's that?
You have his phone?
Oh, of course.
Okay. Let's.
Oh, good. Let's find a place, fuck with him a little, see where that goes.
Let's do
Great.
this. Invite him to the theater. There's a theater is ending soon.
What's ending soon?
There's a theater which is ending soon. Invite him there.
Fair enough. The address? And he pulls out his phone and starts texting.
Mm-hmm. You see, he starts to wear the clothing that he has, and he puts like really old clothes, and like he gets off the mask, and you see this face. Ta-da!
I dig it.
I dig you too.
Sends the text. Maybe a certain somebody might reply to it eventually. It's the
Yeah.
address.
Okay. Yeah, Limey gets the text. He sort of looks down at his phone. He's actually on the road at the time, sort of en route back home. Sort of looks at the text. Sort of, fuck me, it's all going on tonight. Ivan, turn the car around. And, he gives him the address. And, they drive into Broadway. As he approaches, what's the street like?
The theater just ended. There's a lot of people around. Like everybody is talking about the theater.
Okay.
And in front of the theater, there's you see Ryan and this man sitting on a bench. The guy plays with a yo-yo.
He tells Ivan to wait in the car around the block, and he approaches them. Sort of slowly, he slopes. He's very casual. He moves through the crowd with a relative cool, like a bit of an ease. He sort of sidles up to the both of them. Mr. Luxon.
Good to see you again. This is the mole. Mole, this is the Limey.
He raises his hands, gets on his feet. Hello.
Always a pleasure to meet another pseudonym.
So, how are you?
Well, all things considered, not bad. How was your trip?
Trip was fine. We had some fun. Got some assholes. So I heard a lot of shit about the. He literally talks, in the street. Like there's a lot of people around, but like he sees that he's using the crowd's advantage on the masquerade, not the secluded place, but like everybody's talking with each other about the theater right now. Probably people wouldn't listen then. He's using he's hiding in the plain sight, you see.
Yeah.
So, do you have our things with the the other guys?
Our brother's in Staten Island. Well, let's just say it's a tense situation. In fact, well, they've been making certain advances recently, and of course we've been making power plays of our own, but, well, it would be a lie to say we ain't diminished in number at the moment. But we're on top of it. Always good to have a few more hands on deck. You dig?
Mm-hmm. 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 I'm gonna be blunt here. Like, is there any assholes in the city who's gonna give us some problems?
In terms
Really,
of
really.
what?
In
In
terms
terms of our sect, the Camarilla?
Yeah, they're gonna be like, yo man, let's the Anarch. No, probably we're here.
Yeah, I dig it.
Quick question: are you guys on the streets now, or
We are
you guys
on the
still
streets, but we are using the crowd as our advantage. Don't worry,
Okay.
it's fine.
No. My thing is, as soon as you say there aren't going to be any assholes, are there? Some dude just out flipped off another dude in a car and shouted, "Fuck you, you motherfucking cocksucker piece of shit!" As he kept driving by.
Welcome to New York.
Yep.
Yeah, he writes his face to his mind. I'm gonna see you later. Yeah. We just hear, we talk with the prince. I use an old boon, and we literally here now. So we're on the books. He smiles.
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the prince's decree. You've been invited here under, well, completely legitimate pretenses. As long as you behave yourselves, stick to the rules, then, well, I'm sure we'll all be happy to have you here. But in terms of arseholes, well, of course you've always got to watch out for the Ventru.
He knows. What's his name? Or her name? I heard there was a whore once here.
Yeah, she was dealt with. And Shelby, you can roll perception empathy.
Rolling dim bones. 1, 2, 3, assuming base difficulty.
Yeah, and you've got a 10, so that's I'm just gonna give it to you. He kind of gives you a glance as he mentions it. He's sort of, no, she was dealt with. And you can't help but know. It's not a significant glance, but he does sort of subconsciously flicker a glance your way.
By the way, also, Limey, can you roll intelligence alertness?
That's 4 dice. Someone hit me up.
Tim, are you there?
Oh. Yeah. What's up?
Roll, oh yeah, she already rolled. Okay.
And what was
You
that?
have 2 successes. You literally think for a second, you thought that he was talking about the Sabat bitch, but then you realize actually he's talking about the Sheridan.
Yeah. Oh, see, are you talking about Claire?
Oh,
No.
he's talking about the Lady Sheridan.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I have no idea who that is then.
Oh, that was Deborah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bitches around. The bitches around.
Sheridan? Nah.
Yeah.
She left the city a long time ago, brother.
Ah, sad. I missed that ass.
Oh, you know her.
He literally just.
Can
Can you say it again, Sam?
No, after you.
Okay. He literally just doesn't care about what he just said, and he's like, okay, so who might give us some problems?
You're not a harpy or trade a boom for such information, but, well, I'm a
We can
nice
go
guy.
fuck yourself, I'm sorry. He smiles.
Oh, fuck me. Is that a self-control roll?
No, it's not. It's not. It's not.
Okay, okay,
Joking
good.
with you. Like, don't worry. He's not being rude or some shit. Like,
Yeah,
he is literally bro talks with you.
cool. Listen, brother, I totally dig your presence here, but while you're on Camarilla turf, you gotta realize that there is a certain quid pro quo aspect. But as I said, I'm a nice guy, so this one's on the level. Mr. Brooks, venture welder. Well, from what I understand, he's accrued a vast amount of influence in this city, and well, if he were to be upset with your presence, which who knows, he might be, then there could be some problems coming your way.
Okay. Um. 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 I think you will ask for shit for what I'm just asking. But how about I meet you some guys in Bronx, Broadway, from the here, like he just shows a theater, from the society. Hi, bitches, you know.
Sorry, what did he ask?
He said, how about I give you, some hi bitches who comes to the Broadway. He literally says like, I will give you some high society contacts if you answer my question.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Oh, see, like I just heard hi bitches, and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Like high society, like hi bitches, like
Hi
famous.
bitches.
I'm
Hi
talking
up,
about
bitches.
famous bitches, famous bitches.
Damn bitches.
Them bitches, yeah.
Can one of the harpies just kind of spread this around that Mole is now known as hi bitches?
Hi bitches, like a catchphrase.
Like he's like, but they will be outside of Broadway. We just come here for show, and it's just gonna be some contacts. But it's just I'm gonna give this to you if you answer a question.
What question might that be, my friend?
What kind of influence he has in the city?
Ooh. Now that is a big question.
He will show some really beautiful girls, in the theater. Well, they're so beautiful.
I've been dead for longer than I care to admit. I care more for what use people are to me in that sense.
Well, the more beautiful the bitch is, more wanted from the assholes she is. So when humans are happy, they like to talk. So they talk, and bitches know the information. So I'm just saying.
Well, I couldn't possibly tell you the extent of his influence. However, he'll have the ability to harass you, and it will seem perfectly legitimate on legal record. You dig?
Cops.
You didn't hear it from me, brother.
I didn't hear from you. And of course, like nobody's gonna say shit about Nosferatu, the sewer rat knowing things.
Now, that leads me on to another pertinent issue. I mean, I don't mean to make assumptions, but saying Nosferatu, the sewers around Manhattan right now are a little on the unsafe side, you dig? All sorts of nasties down there right now, my friend.
Thank you. I can look after myself. I heard from some old friends that there used to be an idiot here who just didn't go into our natural habitat for 3 months.
It's true. Should have seen him. Our last prince before DeWitt, Mr. Silas. He was a Nosferatu to be messed with, my man. That guy controlled all the security cameras, could hack into the police phone lines. Genius, genius.
By the way, real quickly, Ryan, when you hear the name DeWitt, you're just revulsion, knee-jerk reaction.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Okay.
Does she has any reaction? Because I can roll for that.
He just kind of scoffs. I mean,
It was almost like you're kind of not sure why you did it. It was just reflex.
yep.
But just something about that. It was just like, nah. You know how
I heard about this duet guy.
How might that have been?
I'm gonna say something. I was never fond of the those fancy asses who call themselves.
Another
Anarch.
delicate little flower, pretty to look at, no substance.
It's what I mean is, I know what happened here. While he was in charge, some assholes arrived and didn't even said anything to him while they're arriving. So if I may so bold, my problem with the ideals of the different groups are some can say that I don't have a lot of problems. I would have said that they should have respected some authority when there is authority. Like getting someplace and saying, "Oh, we're here, but we're not just gonna listen to you. Who the fuck are you?" is not my style. And I understand why he can act so rashly after 2 months of time. If they still didn't do anything. OOC, because you guys might forget, the circus arrived, and for 2 months they didn't say hi to the prince.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's a tradition breach, and they literally break the masquerade a couple of times. So he's like, I understand.
Well, I'm glad to see you can see things so diplomatically. It certainly wasn't a pleasant time, and one thing I will say, DeWitt was wrong in kettling them. He confined them to the camp and made it almost impossible for them to feed for 2 months. Of course, things were going to go wrong eventually. He rounded them all up. Well, I say he. By the way, your presence in the city has come at a relatively convenient time because while we respect your autonomy, especially down here on your domain, there is a war going on, and I believe it would be in both of our interests to work together in this endeavour to neutralise the threat of Staten Island. All I ask is participation and information. You find something out, I want to know about it. You dig? Oh, sorry, dude, you're breaking up.
Oh, just a small thing. Ryan, every time you hear about DeWitt, you know how the name Chad, the second you hear someone's name is Chad, that's just this sounds like the shittiest person ever.
I know.
That's what you're getting. Just every time you hear this, I'm like, wow, this sounds like such an awful person.
By the way, when I arrived and I was walking around, And in Manhattan, I see someone's. He points at uh, the the neck. Guy found someone in the sewers. Her neck was ripped.
What?
Teeth. Yes. Could have been a breach, but like the body is no more.
You took care of it?
Yes. I don't ask anything, but I mean is like I know he didn't do it. I know probably you didn't do it the way that you sound like. So, just be careful. Like what I mean is we care about existence. So you do, guys. But maybe someone wasn't careful enough. Just ask your bros and friends.
Alright. I'll make sure. And, careful. If this wasn't one of ours, you got to ask the question, whose was it? You dig?
Pardon? Say it again, please.
So, because if it wasn't one of ours, and it wasn't one of yours, then whose was it?
Well, I don't know. The teeth was big.
What I'm saying, my friend,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Mole, is that if it wasn't one of ours and it wasn't one of yours, then it could be one of our friends from Staten.
Yeah, probably. But just saying, if it's maybe it can't be from the state, and it can. If it's your guys, you would have ought to know. Like you want to know.
Thanks.
Random people see where it's at.
Now, as for what's going on in the sewers, if you notice anything strange, or your contacts happen to know anything strange, then I'd appreciate being informed.
He knows.
Good.
You will probably already know the big monster.
Pardon?
You probably already know the big monster, Big Juju.
You've seen it?
Not yet.
From what I understand, it's quite a beastie. My last hound discovered it before. Well, he kind of looks down, looks at he sort of quickly twists the ring on his right ring finger, then straightens up again.
I'm gonna say I'm sorry for your friend, and I have seen you guys lost some friends and stuff, but like I heard he was young.
Yeah, well, I suppose sometimes business is just business. You dig? He sort of seems to breeze past the question. He doesn't seem to want to dwell on it for too long.
He understands. He doesn't look like he's gonna say something. He doesn't look like he's gonna say something. He just stops.
An empathy on that. Does Limey look like he's hurt by his death?
Hurt is a very strong word, but I mean, he's humanity for.
This is like the second
Can I?
hound that. Well, this is the second This is the second kindred that Limey's like known on a more personal level that is eating it for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And
So
also, I can say like this: he was a child. He was a 5-year-old vampire, and he was so trying. And like I think that's the problem, because like he was keep trying doing stuff and he died, and that might be the problem as well. Like because he was trying to be helpful in such a low age.
Yeah. Well, he looks. There's like a hint of sadness. His eyes are usually very bored. They're quite staring. You can't tell if he's bored or kind of stoned. But his eyes sort of flash with a brief, almost emotion. It's almost like he feels bad. It's like he feels bad about whatever happened. Like maybe there's a hint of responsibility there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's worth mentioning while I'm here that Harlem is generally considered Brujah domain, you dig? So if you're going to come rolling through there, then, well, you're going to need an invitation or to at least let us know.
He knows.
Yeah, you dig that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Good. Now, I'm sure you're all very busy. Ryan.
Hmm.
Be good to see you again sometime. You, I don't know. Ever need any extension on the identity, then that can be provided, you dig? Just drop me a line.
I appreciate it. I'll work on outlining the holes in it now. Well, later.
I'm sure you'll find it, well, at least sufficient. Anyway, he sort of nods and gives a very small smile before sticking his hands in his pockets. His shoulders kind of slump, and he sort of smiles. Well, in that case, good night. I'm sure we'll be seeing
Good
more of
night.
each other in the coming nights.
Me too.
Hopefully for good reasons.
Oh, I'm sure they will be. Evening. And he sort of tips his hat, like sort of just flicks the edge of it, and then, turns around and slopes off.
Luxon turns and looks at Mole. Just gives him a very casual shrug. I get a good vibe off of the guy if it means anything. You know I'm
He nods.
very intuitive.
He nods. I'm hungry. Gotta go.
Okay.
I'll show you the second entrance.
And I believe that's a good place to end our scene.
Sounds good to me.
Totally.
Okay. Thank you everybody for participating. Thank you everyone for watching. Good night.